Welcome to Sponsored by Nobody. This week, sponsored by skateboarding. We are way too old for it. It is June 2023, and you're listening to Leaves in the Jungle, Season 3, Episode 8. In this game, we are using the Wildsea world setting end system. And yes, for listeners' perspective, guess who thought it'd be fun to do skateboarding lessons with their 5-year-old? This guy. Guess
who has two thumbs and can point to themselves? Not you.
How do you do, fellow kids?
I can point to myself.
With two thumbs?
Yeah, it just hurts.
The sacrifices.
I was goofing off before skateboard class even started. I thought it'd be fun to do like a little half pipe, ramp.
You know you're the parent, right?
And I was completely mistaken. It was not fun. It was painful, excruciating. I have a fractured elbow. It's a radial fracture on my elbow, and it hurts.
I'm just happy we're adding more stories to the canon. That is things Ian thought was a good idea.
I figured this is a nice little time capsule for my children in the future, maybe one day.
No. I didn't know that we're letting the kids listen to this.
Oh, when they're 50, they can listen to this. When I'm
okay, yeah, dead. You can listen to it after I'm dead.
Our Firefly.
Well, I hope to live past them being 50.
Our Firefly just throwing himself against the glass.
Anyway.
Honestly, he had a lot of fun at skateboard class. He didn't realize I broke my elbow. Children are delightful listeners. If you ever want one, they'll break your elbow.
They'll provide you an opportunity to break your own elbow and then blame your child.
Yeah, don't blame Theo for this.
That's true. It was my idea to get the classes, and it was my idea to goof off. And yeah, no, that's fair.
If you can't be an example, be a warning. You ever heard that one before?
Yes, that's amazing. Oh, yeah. I love it.
We need to introduce ourselves.
I am Ian the Firefly, and we have
I'm Austin playing Zizi Yaku the Chelicray.
I'm Bev playing Rook the Ardent,
and I'm Dylan playing Jisan the Gao.
Excellent. What did we do last time for the listeners?
Wasted
and for yourselves.
I remember it was epic, but I just can't remember what it was.
We went to the barracks, didn't we?
Yeah,
you
killed Baby Hand Man.
Yeah, you killed the giant baby hand caterpillar.
Right. Oh, and the Petra, she did a villain overlook cameo at the end.
Yep.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you got a thumbs down at the end.
Oh, we disabled a whole bunch of things.
Yeah. You also, fun fact, locked Portobello in a freezer for half a day.
Oh yeah.
Don't point that out. No,
it's fine.
First off, it was probably a little bit arguably half a day is a stretch, right?
I mean, he's a mushroom. You can freeze produce.
Secondly, I put him in the freezer. We were all complicit, but I put him there.
Excellent. Yeah, and he definitely didn't have important news that you guys needed to hear right away. That was, yeah.
He interrupted brunch.
He's got to work on his timing.
He should have sent a missive, man. We are closely tied to the postal system, and he doesn't send a letter to the people who are intrinsically tied to the post. I do not respect his lack of proper channels. That's I will let the whole campaign go to rot over Portobello's lack of respect.
You will?
I'm just that petty.
Amazing.
It's been 5 years of constant disrespect from us to him every time he sets foot on our boat. Why would you think that would change?
He started it.
It's true.
Amazing. Oh,
Portobello.
beautiful.
Oh,
Plus, I'm pretty sure he can teleport.
Pretty sure. Are you trying to say if it was a real imprisonment, he'd find a way out?
If he
No,
was smart.
I'm pretty sure he would. I'm pretty sure he can teleport.
the fact that
I said what I said.
plot device himself out of there is like, it's literally like, you're supposed to feel bad for this, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
Boy.
I feel less bad if I didn't, no Portobello.
He's the type where Portobello is the type of man where I would lock him, or tiny mushroom man, and this is imaginary, but I would lock him in a freezer for several hours, and when bringing him out of the freezer after being pushed to that point to have to do that, to feel the need to do that, I would still be wary of him. I'm still inside of the snare of his lies, his genjutsu, if you will. I cannot escape the illusion that he weaves around. I exist as an NPC in his world, and it bothers me so much.
We need to do a season. We need to do like a season like 2.5 just of Portobello and his crew, and you guys all play like Portobello and the crew. Just do something like weird and wacky. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. But yeah, you guys stormed the barracks. It was great, and now you're about to lay siege to the city. Dun dun dun.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
No, we're liberating the city.
Yeah.
Why would we siege it? We're the good guys.
Siege, liberate, potato, cucumber. It's all the same. Right?
Wait.
What?
Are potatoes like tubers though? And like, they're really not like cucumbers. Anyways, okay, so we're going to bring justice and liberation to the city.
Wait,
So-
did we get 2 more cannons named Justice and Liberation?
We really
Oh,
should.
you mean the real thing?
Well, it will be achieved through diplomacy.
Yay!
Excellent.
We are strong
I was worried.
believers of diplomacy.
Those first two are conceptual. The third one is more material.
So if you remember correctly, I don't know if I did a full recap of the city and this area last session, because it's been, again, with a newborn and now with breaking my elbow, it's been a lot. But anyways, I'm going to do a recap here quickly for you guys to paint a word picture. If you remember correctly, Web Peak is the name of this city. It's a mountain. It's actually an active volcano. It's the volcano in the background of the ship art we have. It's crazy, and there's lava and webs everywhere. The nearby fruit berry vegetation is the sawnana. The nearby local animal are the legos, the fuzzy goat-like creatures with way too many legs. The tree foliage are tropical big umbrella leaf trees. And yeah, that's kind of the area you're in, if you remember.
We're back. We're back to the okay. So obviously we harvest the sawnanas because when one
Constantly.
has sawnanas, one
Victory margaritas.
Yeah, those two.
Before we start fighting.
Before the violence commences.
We need our victory margaritas as a good omen.
Yeah, well, we have something special brewing in there, especially if we throw some sawnananas. It'll definitely be sharp.
Hey.
Yeah, you guys are I'm gonna say yesterday. Yeah, yesterday you sieged the barracks. So today you're sieging the city because the barracks are kind of, got everybody stuck in there and caused enough chaos that it's going to take them a day and a bit to get settled. And so this is your opportunity to lay siege to the city.
So if I remember correctly, we were too late. So what happened to all of our reinforcements that were waiting for the appointed time before Sozan's comet appeared?
Oh, they went home You weren't there.
They went home.
They went
home. Damn. I can't even.
Can we go home? You're
Those motherfuckers. We are 1 day late. We are 1 day late.
We didn't even know because they didn't send the memo properly.
You know when the teacher's 10 minutes late to class and you're allowed to go home? They did that.
That's not true.
I guess they really don't feel like
I did that and I got suspended, so I got to go home longer.
You get to go home permanently.
I always enjoyed suspension. It's like, you don't want to be here? Well, we'll make you not be
We don't
here.
want you here either. Suspension is like the student version of when a customer says, I'm never coming back here again. And then, like,
as an
the
employee,
people who
like,
work
cool,
there
I'll see you next
are
week.
like that Willy Wonka meme. What? No, stop.
Oh no.
Suspense is killing me. I hope it'll last.
Can we send a ghost post out with a RSVP for Try 2 Boogaloo?
Yeah. Our super cool after party siege that you need to RSVP for the after party.
After Siege.
After Siege. Who's after sieging with us? I mean, you guys do still have 3 shouts. So, like, you could definitely...
Who's got the list up?
Who's got the list?
Who's got the list?
Who's got the list? Let's see. We got gladiators, Leviathan, Crab, Mammoth, Ship
4
Racer,
shouts,
Special Mechanic, and Dock and Crew. At Dawn Look to the East, that could get everybody back.
Yeah.
So, but we have to go in and fight a hopeless battle first.
Yeah.
And
You
then
got
have
to
some
start.
swoop in to
You got to
save
start
us,
the
yeah.
hopeless battle.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to start every combat with diplomacy.
Yeah, you guys, looking out the edge of your ship, you see, like, because I assume you're, like, pulling into port kind of thing. Am I correct?
If
We're knocking nicely
Isn't
on the
it
front
seems
door
like we
for our
usually,
siege.
Like, shouldn't we, like, if it's an infiltration, we dock. If it's a siege, we just start bombarding the island
shooting.
with
Bombardment.
Yeah.
Can we use the ancient tradition of the Danny DeVito talk 'em down method.
Wait, thought just a second. If we're comparing this to Helm's Deep, but we're the ones sieging.
Yep.
Okay,
We got a large
I'd
ship.
say we look for the tiny little fence in the wall where the river is and send Dokusin running like an Olympic torchbearer to blow
The
that.
cask of our mead. I'm pretty sure that would blow up, right?
Right.
Oh yeah. Your meat is like 90%.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, let's just take the main cask of our still and strap it to Docus's back.
You're gonna blow. Are you suicide bombing Docus? No.
He's gonna run up to the peak and
Use his giant arms to chuck
he's gonna
it.
look at it and it's gonna try and tempt him and someone's gonna leap for it and fall into the magma below.
I like how the still is the ring in this scenario.
The one mead to drool them all.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
But yeah, he could
you
definitely throw it into the volcano, which would maybe cause an eruption. It's power mead.
You guys are on the outskirts. There's a bit of a wall, but like you've taken out the barracks, so it's lightly defended. There is defense there though, and you can't see her, but you can hear Petra's laughter in the background from behind the wall.
We're also a giant robot.
Are you going mecha suit?
We can
Like
go
that
mecha suit. Also, I feel like if we are gonna lay siege, as we enter, we need to just go like full extra and like smoke screen, light show. Suddenly in the distance, that one song, One More Time, starts blasting its subwoofer through the trees. One more time, and we're gonna celebrate. I don't know. That's the first song that came to my head. But it's just
That's the perfect song for you guys.
The correct choice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yay!
And we can just use the overburners to like jet through the air and transform midair.
All right.
Excellent.
Am I
Yeah, you
allowed
guys-
to just turn her on, crank her up, and get us all going?
Yeah,
With
you guys
that?
can go
Absolutely.
full Boutron. And yeah, as you say, you midair like jump the ship off a tree and transform into Boutron as music's blasting.
Gravity chop with the razor prow sword.
Roll saws.
Oh crap! I guess I'm the saws guy now.
No, wait, no.
Box of-
I'm. Remember what side you're on, homie. You're the gun.
Oh, that's true. I'm right.
I'm the
Saw,
sword. Hold.
saw sword. Go.
I was the heart, right?
You formed the head.
Yeah, you're the head.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I'm the head, and it was.
Wait, I thought I formed the head. Don't we all form the head?
I mean, head's great. The head is the best part.
And this is why your children cannot watch this until they're in their 50s.
We're innocent. He's holding us hostage, making us say these terrible things. It's all Ian.
But I was gonna say flip.
Wait, did you just say we're in our 50s?
Subscribe. Give us meager amounts of money.
We have no money. We are so poor.
Please, please. We're so hungry.
I just,
Literally eating.
for one noodle a day, you can
Sounds of my food in
feed.
the background.
For one noodle a day, you can feed Dylan.
A noodle a day,
So yeah, we
single noodle.
And
Make it
one
a
time-
long one, and he can spread it out throughout the day and eat it like a fruit by the foot.
For 3 noodles a day, Dylan doesn't die.
Oh. Well,
Then
I mean,
How
nudes.
long are these noodles?
We're just sending nudes.
24 hours long.
Yeah, send nudes to Dylan, and he will not die.
I'm so glad you came full circle on this.
Your bodies sustain me.
Calm down, skin farmer.
So yeah, we swing saws.
Yeah,
and
roll.
I assume you should also be shooting there, CT.
Oh, I'm gonna be blasting away one of like their like sentry towers, and there's gonna be like a Wilhelm scream. Ah!
Yeah, I can't do it.
My leg, my leg.
Saws is 66, and what is your cannon is whatever your hunt score is,
Which is
or your-
3 now.
Yeah, so like so 5 because you're on the Boutron.
5. I'm on the Beltron.
Oh, that's so many dice.
We said to make an impact, blasting some
That's
type
true.
of like archaic
That is
preview
true.
music. A battle cry from the time of immemorial. One
One more time.
5 at the top with double 3s.
5 at the top with double 3s. Okay, and Dylan, what did you? And Jisun, what did you get?
I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, okay.
So first 2 is a 1 and a 4, a 5 and a 3, and a 1 and a 5. So 5 with a twist.
5 with a twist. Okay, so I'll tell you guys what the conflict is in a minute, but you guys describe what the two of you are doing. You in tandem, you like, as you say, you're jumping through the air, coming down with one arm, like chainsawing through, and then the other arm's just a shooting wildly. What, like, paint me a picture.
He shoots out that turret that like when I say turret, I don't mean like a gun turret. I mean like a battlement or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I'm gonna like maybe like pull the Advent children, just cleave it in two, and it parts beautifully, and we leap through it. You know what I mean? And there's some guy on the inside, and he's like he's on his lunch break, and he's like eating his sandwich, and his sandwich is in two pieces, but he's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, oh, my sandwich, not realizing that in a moment he's going to have a much larger problem because the tower's no longer attached. But
Yeah, it is no longer there.
Yeah, you guys. I
talked it down.
So we're inside the city limits now, right?
Yeah, you're fully inside the city limits. The twist is as you like cause this mayhem, chaos, and absolute beautiful destruction of the wall, like outer walls and such. You enter the city, and you can hear screams of, well, obviously just regular city folk as they're like running and hiding.
Oh, whoops.
And
we like suddenly in our big Mexican. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so oh my. Oh, don't. Okay, just watch where we step, guys. Just very gently tiptoe. We did not
evacuated them already.
All right, if you're one of the people we're trying to save, go over to that corner, and everyone we're trying to kill, just line up in front. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We are here to liberate you. We are not good at this. We had so many Sananaritas on the way here.
I genuinely forgot about the people who lived here.
Bev, where are the enemy targets?
Sorry, I'm Rook.
Oh yeah, you are. You totally are. Sorry.
It's okay. That's just my real name. Who is this real name? Yeah. Sorry, what? Enemy targets.
Enemies on the way here. Hard targets. Like, do they have fortifications? Are there enemy armor units that we need to worry about? Are there just troops running up with tiny guns trying to shoot our Boutron and we just step on them? Like, paint a picture for me, and what sort of resistance are we?
Yeah, this is more of a Firefly question than a me.
No, that's fair.
Absolutely.
As you say, people are like diving into buildings, locking doors, absolutely terrified as like debris and chaos starts everywhere. There's not a ton of troops because you've dealt with the main barracks, but there are troops mobilizing in the city, in the surrounding area, on the parts of the wall that you haven't destroyed, and they are shooting like. The ones on the wall, they are shooting into the city. They are fine with civilian casualties. That's not their issue right now. Their issue is you. They're even fine with like some friendly fire.
So we're basically in a full-on attack on Titan situation.
Yes.
Okay,
you are the Titan, and you are being attacked and attacking. Yes.
So who's controlling the legs? Who controls the legs?
I believe that's the kids.
It's Tums, isn't it? Yeah, it's the kids. They're the illegal pilots, of course. So I'm gonna yell down to the kids to like run us along the wall, and I'm gonna do a raking chainsaw maneuver to sweep cannons and troops off the top of the wall.
But tell them not to step on any civilians.
They can't see. I'm not going to tell them that there are civilians down there to step on, and I think we'll all be better off for it.
If you were dodging civilians, I was going to give you a cut, but I'm not going to give you a cut because you don't care about civilians. So
we're bad.
It is a giant robot battle.
Okay, if you say it like that, you make us sound like bad guys.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not fair.
Because you guys care about civilians, but you see the greater picture. Is that
there we go?
It can't get better. You can't. There's no better way to say that. I'm sorry.
Is this the difference between being good and evil?
Anywho, roll.
Is this what it means to be a human?
Roll saws for me as you.
You're a mushroom person. What do you care?
Is this what it means to be a sentient mushroom?
Whoa.
Tell me the name of God. Okay, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and 2. Another conflict.
feel like your god's name
So wait,
is
what's your
Toad.
highest number?
4.
4. Okay, so conflict
And
with
it's
a
dubs.
twist.
It's dub 4s.
Okay. Yeah, you can do a ton of damage to this city. Again, the conflict is always going to be civilian casualties. That's the unfortunate truth.
We really should have evacuated
That's not
the
a
city.
twist. A twist is supposed to be
No,
something
I didn't say that's a twist. I didn't say that was the twist. That's the conflict. The twist is you can see they've noticed you're like going for the walls and going for the areas with less civilians. So the army has moved into the city and is attacking you from the city. They're using houses as shields.
Do they what do they have that can potentially damage us in their quote unquote army?
I mean, they have cannons. Like there's like people with like large cannons strapped to themselves moving slowly. They have they're just firing arrows at you with
so as long as they can't get to the nape of our neck, we're fine. We're just gonna march up on them and start kicking them, I guess, until they all lie down.
Can we spray all the enemies with honey and stick the bees on them?
You could try that.
Oh,
because it says we can gain a resource fresh honey once per session from the acid hive.
Yeah.
And we've sprayed things before with our reverse engineered ghost Leviathan heart system.
True.
Yeah, the pump, the pressure, and the valves, and the booze.
Yeah.
And...
Do you want to? Are you going to try that as the gunner? There's Wildsea.
Yeah, because I can't blow up the people's house. I'm not that bad on them. I don't think I can. Or I could just feel like that's better. They can survive bees.
Okay. Roll.
The cannon will try to shoot honey and bees.
Yeah, 5 dice, cut 1 as you're trying to spray honey on the roadways and access ways and not the houses themselves.
That's it.
Yeah.
22452. So conflict with a twist. Super twist.
Conflict with a twist. Again, conflict is going to be you're going to hit some of the houses.
It's honey.
Yeah. The bees are going to start swarming anywhere that has honey.
Get 'em.
What's the twist? What's the twist, Austin? Or what's the twist, somebody else?
So.
Oh, we're all dead in the water.
So I got one. So the honey that falls on the soldiers, the ones that are just web suited, not skin suited, start to get super soggy and stuff. So they're a bit slower and have problems moving at sharp angles and stuff now.
Anyone not in proper skin is definitely lacking a lot of their movement and mobility for sure. Yeah.
I don't like the fact that we have to say that.
Honey trap.
Come get us, big boys.
They are attacking you. I'm going to do some damage here to the Bautron as just they are attacking you. And you've taken some hits. They're going to be firing on you. You're still sieging. There's still a good amount. Every now and then you can hear Petra's laughter as she moves from area to area, always just slightly out of where you shot.
Oh man, if you did not specify that, I was gonna throw so many reality warping things to have her teleport in front of a fucking diplomacy shot. Oops, bad teleport.
What's planned?
So how did the bees do?
Oh, again, you guys are doing tons of damage to this army in the city. You're like, I don't know, like, where are you headed? What's your goal here?
To the processing warehouses as I send out my chimeric amalgam to find out where they are. And I'll mark a box.
Yeah. You can see on the far side of the city that there are like warehouses where they store skin. Basically, they store skin and other like things that they use, like hides from animals, which is just another word for skin. Let's get real here. It's like, yeah, there's like huge skin warehouses that they have, and they're well guarded. But obviously
Neat.
troops are moving out of there to go fight you, so they're less guarded now. There's also, because you're looking around the city, so like there's where you're attacking right now, which is kind of the main port, the entrance of the city. Then there's the warehouse district. Then there's the barracks section. And then farther up the mountain is like the ritzy kind of elite area. And there's clearly a like large steel door that goes into the volcano mountain. That has like, it's got like a perfect lava river splitting on either side of the door, like going down around it.
That's bait.
Okay, so that's the last boss.
Of course.
I'm getting really like real red flags from that.
I'm feeling those flags.
They're made of human skins.
Mm.
I
They
stopped
don't
touching
type
them.
out, do they? So what say? Okay, now this is just a thought, but psychologically, they're like, haha, they're gonna liberate the people, and you know what I mean? Like they're preparing to like snare us and destroy Valtron and then harvest our skins and put us on display, probably after torturing us for a long period of time. However, if we go destroy the warehouses, we're going to hit them in their wallets, which is going to make them exceptionally angry, and they've already lost no matter what happens to us.
You know what? I'm getting paid.
Right? So let's just financially destroy their empire first, which will make them so angry that they will make a mistake, such as throwing everything they have at us, at which point we can actually just activate the giant rainbow giga laser that we have hidden in this thing. And
Yeah.
I cannot wait to sacrifice a baby jellyfish for this.
Wait, what?
don't ask questions. The less you know, the better.
But I built this thing.
We built this city. Excellent. So what's the game plan?
We gonna wreck it,
Okay.
and by it, the entire warehouse district, like
Okay.
a 3D monster game from the PS2.
But once again, we
Yeah.
tell all the civilians to leave orderly fashion.
Yeah,
see, I'm
nobody's
conscious
obeying
on this.
that. No,
That's why
nobody is obeying that. Everybody has just battened down their like doors and are staying put.
Are there doors inside the warehouse?
There's not as many houses, but there are like workers here. You can clearly, like, as you get closer to the warehouse, there are workers and they're just slamming the warehouses shut and like hiding in there because they're terrified of the giant mech shooting and sawing through their
they could go the opposite direction.
Can we send Docus with the bee steeds to evacuate them very quickly, because Docus is very trustworthy. You know what? Probably Andy too.
Okay, you're gonna try and send Andy and Docus with the
On the bee steeds to evacuate as many
evacuate?
people as possible, and just be like,
Okay.
"Hey, they're about to blow this up. Come on, come on, come on."
Okay.
No,
okay.
there's also the Hornet.
Rook. Roll. Sway. Yeah, roll sway
How many is that?
with
On a rook?
disadvantage on Rook. Yeah, with disadvantage.
Sway. How many
So that's
sway
going to
do
be
I have?
3 dice. cut 1.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
Come on.
Yeah, because it's gonna be hard.
That is a 3.
Wait, what are the 3 numbers you got? Sorry.
I got a 1, a 3, and a 5.
Okay, yeah, so a 3. So that's a disaster. Oh no. Okay. Andy, Docus, and the Bee Steeds make it to the warehouses, and they are going to take some severe damage because they don't even get into the doors to like talk to the workers, as they just got shot up by all of the soldiers on the way.
Okay, I feel a lot better about what you said there.
They're not looking good. They made it back to you guys. They're not dead, but they're going to be out of commission for the rest of this fight, probably.
Because, like, I was imagining them, like, opening the doors to a church. We've come to rescue. Blam!
Bang, bang, bang.
Shotgun from inside from, like, a bunch of farmers.
Yeah.
Got him!
We'll defend the slavers to our last breath. And you're like, no, brainwashed man, you're fighting for the enemy. Yeah.
Yeah, they're alive, but they are injured. Very, very injured.
My fluffums.
I'm sorry.
Can I just can we just push in one of the walls of one of the warehouses and be like, okay, time to just start deconstructing the buildings, and then people will get the idea to evacuate when they realize a mere building is not going to stop the bow breaker.
We start with the roof.
Yeah,
You rip
let's
off-
Like
Okay,
where
you
that
rip
one
off the roof?
person in the tale of Arietti just pulling the roof off, like, hey, found you.
Hey, what up?
Okay.
What's going on in here,
roll
you guys?
saws, but cut 1 as you're trying to do like a precision-y thing and not have a bunch of debris fall from the roof. And
We have winch claws.
everybody.
Okay.
You do have winch claws. I'm still gonna say cut 1 because you're in the middle of battle here. Like you're in a war zone. You're taking damage as like I am slowly marking boxes as you guys take damage.
But not mentioning any of it until it's far too late for us to do it.
Oh yeah, because you guys
Well,
are in battle. You have to
guess
check
what?
your damage as you go.
I've triumphed.
You've triumphed.
So I got a 1, a 2, 2 4s, and 2 6s.
Oh, mwah.
So we succeed.
Okay. Please,
This time at least.
Jisun, you beautiful soul, explain how and what you're doing here. And and the
I am
twist
crossed.
that happens.
I'm crossed over the body and twisted from the hips a giant samurai, like the draw samurai,
yes.
like drawing sword technique thing.
Yeah.
I flashed through the building, and then as it comes up, or like the roof of the whole warehouse actually just like pops up from having the saw wedged between it, and we just grab onto it.
Nice.
It's now balanced on both of our arms, and we're looking in.
Excellent.
Like big spooky robot face is just like right up into that hole where the roof used to be, and it's just like, hey, you guys keeping secrets in here? Can I join?
Okay, well, now it sounds like we're there to assault them.
These are skin farmers. They are running an illegal warehouse. We are here to assault them. Yes, that
Those
is the
guys, yeah, but not the
description of what's
workers.
going on. Sorry, what?
Not the workers.
Well, I mean, yes, but what am I supposed to do? Like,
Tell the workers to exit in an orderly fashion and the rest to remain to be slaughtered.
I'm just saying, if you're fighting a slave army, do you just not fight them and let them kill you?
You try to
Do you let the
save
slavery
this-
continue?
You-
These are the big questions you need to ask yourself before you decide to change an entire country, you know?
I'm sorry, when did we become ask big question heroes?
We're literally in the main character robot. I don't know when it was supposed to occur to you, but this might be like a frog in boiling water situation. Maybe it happened so gradually that you didn't realize how excessively main character we are.
I feel like all the people would start fleeing after we can't open the building.
Yeah.
They flee. They will flee.
Swat the ones that are shooting at us and move on.
Yeah, we just go booga, 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 and they all run away.
Yeah. Yeah,
Perfect.
no,
I love it.
They flee. They go into the city to try and get into their houses in the city.
Because that's what heroes do.
Okay, so now we can throw the roof as like a boomerang weapon, but only one time.
Can we bend it before we do?
Let's
just like Beckham.
I was gonna say, I love how you go like, we'll throw it like a boomerang, but it only comes once. So like a frisbee? Like
it's a roof, of course. The point is that it's nothing at all like a boomerang if it doesn't come back.
I'll bet a frisbee's just a bad boomerang.
You can't call it that.
I am now. That's now. You know what? Now that's my official stance. A frisbee's just a bad boomerang.
It's true. You want to go bad boomeranging with the dog?
Or maybe the frisbee is the one that can actually move on with its life instead of the boomerang, which just keeps ending up in the same cycles.
Oh, now who's asking the big questions?
I mean, Bev does. Rook doesn't.
Oh, excellent.
Character.
Yeah, no, you guys are good to start smashing. There are no civilians in the warehouse district after your excellent escapades.
So I know most of you haven't met him, but I think we need to evoke my son when the blocks aren't working the way he wants them to, and just starts rage destroying his creation.
So, like that scene from Lilo and Stitch where Stitch just starts breaking the fake San Francisco.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm not even going to make you roll
with more guns.
Yeah, we have a tantrum. It explodes.
Yeah. You guys can exit the warehouse district towards wherever, like
what warehouse district? There's none left.
Yeah, exactly. Like big cool guy explosions going off behind you. Like
if a robot could have a shit-eating grin, we would have a shit-eating grin.
Sunglasses on your face, the whole 9 yards.
Patting ourselves on the back like we're good people. Just behind us. My leg. Oh, God. Where's my baby? Has anyone seen my baby?
Don't do that to me.
Oh, no.
I hate my mom.
Oh, no, you guys.
Don't do that to us. No, I'm moratorium on baby violence.
They're talking about their pet. What is wrong with you?
Moratorium.
Hormones. There's so many of them.
Oh my. Yeah, you guys cool guy walk with all the explosions in the background. Where's your destination?
Rich guy town.
Rich guy town? Okay.
Now that we've pissed them off.
Where's Petra at? The fact that she hasn't shown up yet is making me concerned.
There's a little bit of there's a small wall before you get into like the ritzy area of town, and you can see like using your zoom and enhance on the Bautron, you can see Petra just thumbs downing you from the wall and just chuckling as you can see her standing there, and just swarms of Chelicrae are spider webbing civilians to the wall.
Can we jump?
Oh, that's fine.
And that's where we're going to leave it today. We're just going to do a short episode today.
What in the Rick and Morty?
This is a teaser as we go into the next episode, which will be you guys against Petra. And she uses human shields.
What a monster!
I'm going to rip her hand off and make her have a permanent thumbs up. Glue it back on.
Turn it over and glue it on. Oh my goodness.
A pot of greed into Exodia.
Excellent. Yeah, I was Ian the Firefly.
I was Austin the hostage negotiator.
Bev the ethical.
And I was Dylan. I was pretty much all over the place today. but I had fun with it.
Excellent. And we are sponsored by nobody. Signing off.